Was your dad difficult?
Oh, he was physically abusive.
Oh yeah, my dad hit me with a belt. Is that abusive?
Yeah, that's abusive.
Mm-hmm. You know,
Hard though.
yeah. When yeah, I mean, not across the face. You know.
No, my dad would go into these rage. Like I'll tell you a story that I did.
My dad was rageful.
EMDR on. You know what EMDR is?
Yeah.
It's a form of trauma therapy.
Yeah, with the eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
What? No.
But my eyes.
EMDR, that is with the eyes because they do.
Oh yeah. Or they do.
How are you?
You
This
know,
is the same thing about your material about King Kong. What are you talking about?
I know, but there's two different types. There's also like
vibrating
cans.
Yeah, the vibrating.
The vibrating ones.
Yeah.
I do the vibrating. So when he said the eyes,
Oh, I see.
I was
Okay.
confused. Okay.
So yeah,
So,
tell
anyway-
me about it. Does it help?
It does help, but you have to talk about one experience over and over again. So you have to do EMDR on one experience, and so it's long, and it's also
I feel like part of these therapies
Yeah.
in general
Yeah.
are ways for people who have no other skills to make a living.
yeah.
I don't know.
It is incredibly
story.
effective.
Here's a story I did EMDR on.
Yeah.
And it's not funny, but
It doesn't have to be.
yeah. And so when I was in Minnesota, we lived in Minnesota for like 10 years when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
And one night at like 3 a.m, my brother and I used to sleep in the same room, and I woke up, the lights were on in my room, and my mom was crying in my room, and she opened her mouth, and I remember her teeth being bloody.
Ah.
Right? And in Korean, she says,
Did she just start flossing? Is that what? Because when I floss, I get blood.
she was eating crispy rice late at night. You know what I mean?
By the way, what I just did is what I do in life. Everything that's painful,
I know.
Make a joke.
I go to this therapy place in Phoenix, and they make sure that I don't do any
deflect with humor.
Yeah, no jokes. Because that's our defense.
That's what I don't like about Phoenix in general, but go ahead.
So then, and my mom in Korean said,
Yeah.
help me block the door.
Yes.
My brother and I.
I've had
How old were
similar
you?
shit.
So my brother and I and my mom are blocking the door with my dad raging, you know what I mean, coming in.
I had
And
the
he gets
same
in.
experience. He got in?
He got in, and then
Don't you guys know how to block a fucking door? You gotta block it strong.
I know.
I'm
I'm 10
kidding,
years
I'm
old,
kidding.
8 years old.
Yeah.
How old are you?
8.
Yeah, I know.
My brother's 5.
Right.
the fuck
With
are you
me,
doing?
it happened when I was 46. And I
Another
should have
joke.
known better.
Another joke. Another deflection, dude. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's painful, dude.
It's painful,
Those
yeah.
childhood memories, which is why when you're saying on that EMDR, it seems torturous to talk about the same thing over and over again. That seems a little torturous.
But it also,
Yeah.
but it takes the emotion and the trauma away from the event eventually. So
Yeah.
then when I think about it now, it doesn't do what it used to do.
it doesn't do what it used to
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that. No. I wonder. There's no reason to laugh
Yeah,
there. I wonder if that's what Eckhart Tolle talks about being a witness. You're almost kind of witnessing it. Is that true?
I think there's a little bit of that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever go through anything like that?
I did. Yeah, I did the. I've done EMDR because me and my wife went through marriage therapy, marriage counseling.
Why?
Like 7 years into
Why?
our marriage.
No jokes.
No joke. Tell me why.
Well,
Porn.
yeah, no, it was mostly just like it was 7 years.
Right.
We had kids, you know. We've been married for 20 years now, so like.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but we went there, and my wife had some shit from
Childhood
her past,
stuff?
and
I always wondered why she was with you. So she has no discernment capability.
yes. No, but we did the whole thing where they vibrate. They have the 2 little vibrating cans.
That's what you do?
That's what-
and yeah, they go through it.
Vibrating cans. That reeks stripper club. But go ahead.
I've been saying you need to open that club, Eddie.